Day number 3 with the old corned beef. And it's the final day. That's it. We're done. We're not going to do anything else with it. We are going to do some corned beef hash with some over easy eggs. Stay tuned. I saved you guys some time and details, but here are some potatoes I cut up with some onions. We're going to put some olive oil, salt, pepper, garlic, and onion powder, and we are going to brown these babies up before we add the corned beef. We'll get that olive oil moved around in there. That way the spices will stick a little better to it. Who doesn't love onions, potatoes, some corned beef? You got your protein, and then you add your egg. I do. I definitely do. We got to add our garlic powder. As you know, cooking with TGG, we do everything with garlic powder. Even though we have onions, we're still going to add some of our onion powder. So there's our onion powder, even though we've got onions. Today we're adding regular salt, not the sea salt. And of course, finally, we're going to do our crushed black pepper. You know I love my black pepper as much as I love my garlic. All right, cooking with TGG, we cut up the old corned beef. And you know, we're going to use our food processor. It ain't no food processor. It's a freaking NutriBullet shake maker. There's the blades. Let's see if this will work. We're going to give it a heck and try. See if I can blend up this corned beef to get in my hash. All right, I heard about protein shakes. What about corned beef shakes? All right, that's cool. We'll shake it up a little bit. That might work. It might. It just might work. It might. I don't know. We'll see. I think it might work. Whoa. All right, folks. It's starting to get pretty good. We just got to mix it up. Make sure we don't want to make mincemeat out of the corned beef. All right, so it's not terrible. I mean, that stuff is, it's a little bit fine, right? But not too bad for a NutriBlender. And I put a couple of the big pieces back in there to redo, but I'll take that any day of the week. All right, so slow and steady on the taters. You can hear them. They're starting to steam up a little bit. Browning very slowly. But you got to make sure these suckers start to brown before you put in the corned beef. All right, I think, look at that corned beef, holy mackerel. These guys are starting to cook. We don't want them super brown. I mean, I don't in my corned beef. They'll brown up as we, there goes the light just turned off. Oh, it's back on. Ha ha, faulty wiring. Anyway, we're going to add the corned beef now. And then we've got our eggs that we'll add after. But I tasted a couple and they're starting to soften up. So let's put in the old corned beef. Look at that. Oh, boy. All right, we got to feather that in. Shoo-many Christmas. Look at that. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, huh? Look at what we got going, folks. Takes a while to cook these potatoes, though, is the only bad thing. I should have covered it. Would have cooked them faster, like a conventional style. And remember, at this time, the corned beef's already cooked. We're just warming it up. And we'll continue cooking and browning those potatoes. We're going to slide it to one side. We're going to do some over medium eggs. Or I should say over easy in between. And we'll put it on a plate and serve it up. Bon appetit. All right, the eggs are ready. Look at that. Let's move over, boys, and give it some room for the old eggs. Here's egg number 1. Egg number 2. Egg number 3. A little salt. Sea salt on those bad boys. A little bit of pepper, and my family's anxiously awaiting these over easy eggs. I think they like them over medium, but we're going to try to do our best and see what happens. So there we go. We're waiting on our eggs. Got our corned beef staying warm, and this is going to be an awesome breakfast. All right, Jackie, first time having corned beef hash homemade.
That's really good.
And?
Like all the flavors mixed together. Potatoes are cooked perfect, but you get a little bit of that.
They're cooked perfect. Brownie points.
You get a little bit of that like saltiness from the meat.
A little bit of salt from the corned beef. And it's delicious. Truly. Or you just saying it for the video?
No, I would tell you.
Okay, she would tell me, folks. There you have it. Isn't it cool to break up the yolks and mix it with the corned beef and the potatoes?
I mean, I guess if that's how you have to do it.
That's how you have to do it. Mmm. That's just great flavor, like Jackie said, with the corned beef and the potatoes and the yolk of that egg that oozes through the corned beef. I wish I had more. I wish I didn't overcook the eggs, but absolutely wonderful brunch.